but with that personality of his, oh boy. You think things will be okay? Why don't we go to the academia and ask around?
How's everything going with your thesis?
I should be able to publish it next month.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors.
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our projects.
Acting Grand Sage?
Yeah, I heard that selecting new sages has been taking some time, but it's all thanks to him that our research results weren't just. Once my paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a...
They're really out of their minds, making Alhacén the acting grand.
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well.
Fool! Do you think I'm angry because I wasn't chosen for the position? He was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that what brazen arrogance! Misery of misery!
Professor, don't get so worked up.
Psst. Want to hear a secret? I've heard the new act.
Really? Someone named Alhacén. Never met him myself, but he's a real hot. There's also a Vahumana scholar who's been in the spotlight recently.
Oh, is he teaching any courses?
Wow. News of Alhacén being the acting Grand Sage sure spread fast. Some people don't know who he is, though. Some people are saying good things and others bad. Especially that old guy. Hey, are you okay?
The Matra.
The Matra?
I'm Ilyas. I have to talk to a Matra about something.
In the state you're in? You should. Why don't you tell us what happened and we'll pass on your message?
No, I have to tell them myself. They are the only ones I could trust. Sorry, can you lend me your arm?
Since you put it that way, fine. We'll take you to a Matra. To take him to a Matra, but we don't know that many, do we? Oh, wait! Sino should be back at the academia! Let's go find him! Hey there! Excuse us, but...
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak...
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you...
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar.
Vahumana Research?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please...
I want to report him. For conducting it, he kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible... I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would...
There's no rush. What kind of experiments was he conducting?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember...
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I heard they conduct business in the tavern.
Even if what you say is... But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie to...
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is sorry, but can you two wait out here a little?
Huh? Alhacén?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. Per protocol, this matter was reported to acting Grand Sage Alhacén. After hearing about...
Huh. It's kind of weird for you to be working with the Matra.
You're overthinking things. My interest was...
Really? I'm unsurprised you have this much... In that case, let's join in as well, shall we?
It's already against protocol for acting Grand Sage Alhacén... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here.
Don't you worry. Our lips are sealed.
All right. In that case, Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with the Khaenri'ah research... Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long... It's close to the time that Ilyas had given. So we've decided to head to the tavern.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out.
Oh, come on! We already...
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhacén. Acting Grand Sage...
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have... If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here. Ilyas, please stay here.
Sure. Though I'd rather...
You're the same as ever. Casually...
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need... Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along, but unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is. With his considerations, that question was obviously bait. The Matra were... The test was strictly unnecessary, though.
Why is this so complicated?
This is why I was against becoming the Acting Grand Sage from the...
Excuse me, Acting Grand Sage. I've had a question on my mind, and I need...
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha! I thought...
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a...
Really? A misperception, perhaps.
Acting Grand Sage Alhacén, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Khaenri'ah researcher who has dealings with him.
Acting Sage... Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? What have I got myself into?
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know...
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer.
What were the details of...
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to... He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely... Do you have any more questions?
No. He's all yours. But...
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam. However, I am curious.
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to...
I see. We'll be returning...
Follow me.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern. Alhacén, are you serious about seeing things through?
I thought you would have guessed the reason by...
Huh?
Yes. We were classmates.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with. For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for from violating matters regarding human evolution to attempt... My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and...
So that's why he's buying energies.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct...
That sounds super suspicious. Ilyas, can you try to remember things again?
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as it... However... These memories aren't truly lost. Now, try to recall...
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't but I do vaguely remember...
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the Academia. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would...
And the second thing? What's the second?
I can't remember.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one...
Losing your memories must be really...
Oh, thank you so much. I have so few memories that I don't even... But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been... Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for... Now, I do remember that I worked part-time...
I see. In that case...
Acting Grand Sage Alhacén. I've sent this period's research expenses report.
I did. Recent research expenses have...
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research, but that can be a rather convoluted topic.
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilyas.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there any...
The other researchers have more or less finished your You remember Chandra? He retracted his application a few days. He's the 12th person to retract a research.
Understood.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, is this acceptable?
I have no objections.
Ilyas? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project.
Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I'm not the only one who canceled, right?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, don't mind me.
Well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would...
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, there are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects, or although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time.
Ilyas? What's wrong?
My head, it hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj... You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a...
Paimon doesn't get it. What?
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution. Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, first, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1, this overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules, and lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate...
Paimon still doesn't get it.
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its... Eventually, everyone's minds will be... Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual...
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together.
It's just as Alhacén said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was
Oh no, then we gotta hurry. We have to stop him before it's...
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where...
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your town...
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based...
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now.
Huh?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition. There are many who would give up everything to be... That said, I do know a researcher who received... If you're interested, you can try to find her. She...
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple...
Ilyas?
Do you know me? I'm sorry.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of...
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you, or are you using the acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest lone...
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his
So, what if Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also... I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 40. No one wants to be placed at the bottom.
Ilias is number 36, and Janaki was...
Tell me, did Siraj...
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha, and they left a document that records the amount of Yana energy. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document.
I see. He believes that putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals. At most, Yana energy can only be seen...
See? I knew I couldn't have only been...
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me. I refused. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here.
Please, wait,
You really forgot?
I swear.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra...
I see. I get angry just thinking about it. So I really don't have the patience to fill you in. That's all I have to say.
And she's gone.
I really don't. But after I guess...
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, no one can force you to remember if you don't want to.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, but I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free.
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be... Would you like me to look?
Yes, please.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent... Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and deal with that. The rest will meet back here later and then head...
Okay. Thank you all.
Relax, Ilyas.
That's true. I'll also try my best to
I'm holding you to that. Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet down...
What have I...
This file indicates that you were once commended...
Huh?
Yes. Your instructor was engaged. Your report was found to be true after a series... This incident caused quite the... What is it?
No, it's just... my head... feels like... Did I seriously do that?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my bot...
Take it slow. Recovering memories is just do what you...
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're...
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilyas, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they... Ilyas!
I'm fine, just a minor headache.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. I can't imagine how things are going for you at...
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the academia.
I'm all right, I just need a little...
Ilyas doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he...
Hey! That's enough, you two! Ilyas isn't feeling well. Ilyas, let's find some... So...
It's much better now. Oh, here.
Same old, same old. It's just that don't mind their nagging. Deep down, it's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors...
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember, Ilyas? What's wrong?
Ah, I see.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? I don't care if you're a hero or not.
Your understanding is a great comfort to...
Is it? That's good.
More so these two. My name is Alhacén.
Oh, that rings a bell. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have...
Well, that's a shame.
Don't worry. I won't do...
You remember now?
Yes. Thanks for that. You know...
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I said that there was a sense of...
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, Strange, isn't it? Why did I have them?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think.
It'd be great if I could think like you.
Really? Paimon remembers that... What about the other one?
There are more important things at hand.
You're right. Let's...
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. But they're... Weird. It's bigger on the inside than behind... Ilyas? Do you remember this place? Huh?
I don't sense him near...
Did he get separated from us?
There's no need for that.
Alright.
It's okay, Ilyas.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that he shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud...
But he's obviously taking advantage. He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research. It's not right!
A lot of people warn me to not say anything. It's okay. He's at least paying...
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters, and he's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter? Huh? You could read minds this whole time!
Of course, I was also able to see those...
Connecting...
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The Collective Consciousness Project is already... Not entirely.
Think you can get away?
It's completely different from what Ilyas said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
Alhacén. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain.
You could have played hero any time. So why couldn't you have...
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you...
It's a shame. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project.
In any case, we're done with you. None of this affects you at all. Now our futures are up in the air.
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for that.
Hey, you're blinking out again.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet.
I just have to stay here. Just follow the collective.
Alias, this is all very... Well, to pass this course, you must complete a Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Where are my manners?
Siraj, I've heard of you.
The world hates people who don't fit in. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you are... However, I'm working on some research. How about it?
What did you see?
Paimon can't believe it! He really did No! Siraj is the real... Ooh, Paimon...
You've come. I intentionally slowed my and I wanted to apologize to throw off the mantra and bring Alhacén.
You were already Siraj?
Yes, I truly did forget. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. It's difficult to fool Alhacén, so I had to create the
And the best guise is when you...
Correct. I only told it was finished a long time ago. Only here. That's all I wanted to say. After I entered this room...
Is this your decision?
Yeah! The person we know is the outside world is painful sometimes, but...
Do you need more time?
Hey, who are...
That.
So you're the...
Giga jerk? How
You!
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to... I assign numbers to everyone. Here, people can... Then I ask you, what's the... There are researchers at the academia. People are so obsessed with... Isn't that right, Ilyas? There's no need to deny this, as it is fact, and the terminus of conformity is a collective. Welcome to the hive, Alhacén. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about it, but I didn't give up.
When we arrived, I know...
Oh, you noticed that? The answer is the academia. The collective consciousness linked. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest... The project will snowball until ultimately...
We won't let...
What can you achieve with mere words? Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! And you aren't an outcast!
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay? Return, number 36.
Ilyas?
You two are just as... You think that everyone should be like you and live... I allowed number 36 to leave the hive. Alhacén, do say a word or...
I made those words quite clear a year ago. It can't be helped. If you were clever and...
What?
What's happened?
The collective needs motivation to execute its... That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronize... However, when Ilyas returned to...
Thanks for that. You know... Strange, isn't it?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these...
So that's it! Wait, and then you pretended to keep him around? Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhacén. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take... wait. It's back...
Alhacén, I told you. You're too arrogant. Ilyas's return had indeed... Your struggle has been in vain.
So many monsters, and... something few...
I also integrated monsters into the collective, despite their lack of... Now then.
Hey, Alhacén?
I've already sent my... You two just need to brace yourselves for the new...
Well...
Illusion shattered!
I see everything! Everyone hold hands!
Propagate!
Flicker.
Alhacén isn't that of a person.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
You see? That is the will of the... Even with the hatred gone, they continue their...
I see everything.
Here you are. He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with the Academia. The Machi.
What's going on? What's with... Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
Time for takeoff. Here we go. Shine down.
This made her look
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among them. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
Is that true? Not necessarily.
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down the list. Siraj is a liar!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared... For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions. But however, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught. Setbacks in the plan further amplified apprehension, disappointment. But in the Hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tide. A few words were enough. Believe in the
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. You knew that Ilias was the bait all...
I knew it from the moment. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective You would never let a test subject escape.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look. You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of look. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to—
You mean to say?
Is that not so? You view people as a simple, mediocre collective.
Regardless, I have lost.
You will stand trial, yes. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamud.
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way—
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you. So you really did know that something was up with—
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. By the way, I came across some information at the
Seriously? By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to—
Don't worry. The mantra— This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver.
Good. Seems like the interest— See you.
And off he goes.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these... What came over me?
We were accomplices without knowing it, whether he's the scribe or the—
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the— I didn't feel anything towards Alhacén at— Siraj made us hate Alhacén from how things look.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhacén?
Sure. Paimon will—
It's okay. No matter what—
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they off? We can ask Alhacén.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward, but I didn't have. So in the end,
Iliad?
Don't be sad. However, I didn't come out of this I realized that the collective understanding that gave me courage somehow.
You can do it. Paimon believes—
Thanks. Well, I should— Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my— Also, please apologize to Alhacén for me.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the plate. Are you too hurt? I brought bandage.
Paimon's fine.
Get some rest. Alhacén is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might—
Okay, you stay safe. Let's go meet up with Alhacén.
The matter's settled. We can— I actually thought it would have been— Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some— I respect your curiosity.
Hey, we're not your colleague.
You—
What? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj.
See ya.
Hold it right there.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding—
Stop changing the—
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You'll know when we get there.
You're home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously...
You're not from the academia, are you?
I'm unsure she's seen you before.
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes we are, but...
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home.
Hey!
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal? Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhacén hired to pretend to be his friends, would you? Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my...
But aren't you him?
I wouldn't say friends exactly. Okay, well... Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make
Are you serious? How could you...
What? That was a normal response.
Still, why do you have to...
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must...
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. Paimon wants to know,
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme.
Wait, that's too concerning.
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the tests. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the...
That's way too dangerous.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, it's impossible for any species to evolve overnight. That's why the academia prohibited research into human...
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve...
What about you? Are you going to devolve?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you...
Sort of.
Are you all okay? Huh. Such is life. If only he'd known. Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for some...
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack...
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black.
I'm doing quite well. Much better.
You don't understand anything.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh,
Do you have any more...
let Paimon think.
I bear them no ill will. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us he apologized to you.
It doesn't matter. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. Oh, you only started investigating but after meeting Siraj, it didn't...
I had no interest in him personally. I now understand the reason. Correct. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to as the acting Grand Sage, in addition, what happened to Ilias's war...
Paimon understands now.
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more...
Wait, you're...
Yes. I've already submitted my I don't think Siraj knew about what he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern.
But what?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor if I serve as acting Grand Sage for 2. It's important to keep your priorities straight.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kind...
See ya.
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell.
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so...
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career—
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign.
But my salary will
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and then—
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to—
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep—
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine! Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand. Can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, for sure! You don't know the first thing about—
So I'll have to bring you along and—
Of course!
But why would I do that? It would just be enough—
Can't you just be nice and not—
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending—
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right?
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out.
What? No.
Yeah.